Boating, Joel Yani Jr., Justice Kwanzaa, Kelvin Boating Achampong, Nanakweku Yaboa, Nanayao Nkrumah Bwando, Uriel Yaboa Afre, Vinyo Anko.
It's been quite the journey. Right, so we have finally uncovered all our 10 contestants who are going to be going into season 1 of Keyboard Idol, Ghana's biggest keyboard competition, of course powered by Citi TV, sponsored by Santol Energy and Tech Aid. Now, on today's episode, we are at the Keyboard Idol Bootcamp. And this is where all the action is going to be going on. The contestants are on their way here from Citi TV, and shortly I'll be meeting them. But before then, let's take a little tour of the facility, shall we? Come along. Alrighty, hello, good morning. How you doing today? Great, great. So this is, yes, thank you. This is the reception area. Let's check out the poolside, see what it looks like. There's a really nice... What do you think? I like this. Okay, so there's a terrace upstairs. Little nice area to sit and just chill. I like that. Restaurant, here's where the kids are going to be having their meals. Hello, how you doing? Great. So, that's what the restaurant looks like. Now, let's check out the rooms. How about that? And this is what a bedroom is going to look like. Really comfy beds, clean sheets, sanitized rooms. Really nice toilet as well, toilet and shower. Come see for yourself. Well, it looks like we are almost ready to receive the kids, but first, let's find out what they were up to at Citi TV and Citi FM earlier.
The participants arrived with their families early at the Citi FM and Citi TV premises, and we were happy to welcome them. And now it was time for the Citi FM and Citi TV tour. Each participant also got their chance in front of the Citi TV cameras as they engaged in a photo shoot. And we're pretty much done here at Citi FM and Citi TV. Now let's head out to the boot camp.
Attention! A tease. Attention! A tease. Recruits, you are welcome to the Keyboard Idol. This is a boot camp, and for the next 3 days, you are going to be in my care. Completely. In this camp, there shall be no indiscipline. Breakfast is at 7 a.m., lunch is at 1, and dinner will be at 7. Bedtime is at 9. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There shall be no lateness to our sessions when our resource people come here. As soon as you know that they're in the building, make sure you report at the venue. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Having fun is absolutely compulsory. I expect you to make friends. I expect you to smile a lot because we're going to be on TV. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you excited?
Yes, ma'am.
You're privileged to be on the Keyboard Idol. And I know that one of you is going to be walking away with 10,000 Ghana cedis. Who's it going to be?
Me.
Who?
Me.
All right, guys, you're actually welcome. Forget this. Like, I'm not going to be whipping you or anything. This is just for show. But yes, congratulations to all of you. If you're ready, let's go to our rooms and check out the space. It's really nice and cozy. I'm sure you're going to have fun over the next 3 days. You ready for it?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
This one is for all the children. If you want to learn mathematics.
I need your siblings to go online instead, but I've used up all our internet data for the month.
Get them Asanka.
This.
No. Asanka is a Wi-Fi device that delivers preloaded educational content for KG, primary, JHS, and SHS without the use of the internet and without the use of other data costs. You can order online and have it delivered to your homes, and also one Asanka can support up to 20 plus devices.
In all science. Tell your mom it's still
And you don't need the internet?
No.
Wow.
We succeed with Asanka.
For more information and to purchase, please visit myasanka.com or call 026 57 33 200.
We're about to change your Sunday night for the better.
This Sunday on the Upside Down Show, we learn about the art of mixology and cocktails from She Mixology, and later, multiple award-winning artists and the grandpapa of the hip life genre, Reggie Rockstone, and his wife, co-founder of Roxwate, Dr. Zilla Lehman, speak on life, being a celebrity couple and navigating love and business with Roxwate, right here on the Upside Down Show. This Sunday at 7 p.m. only on Citi TV. Upside Down is proudly brought to you by Vodafone Ghana.
The future is exciting. Ready?
After the contestants have settled in, they make their way to the conference room to participate in their first training session with Kokwi Salome Hansen and Dr. Patrick Adakwe.
The way all of you are such talented and skilled and wonderful pianists, I'm actually a singer. I'm a classically trained singer, so I sing a lot of classical music and opera and things like that. And the kind of training I went through was quite intense, okay? I'll share a few tips with you regarding performance today, Okay, you have some wonderful experts who are going to come and work with you with regard to your technique, your playing technique, all right? Since I'm a singer, I'm used to performing. I just want to talk to you guys about, as you're growing up in the musical world, things that you should think about as young performers, all right? So I'm just going to give you a few tips that you can keep in mind as performers. And then maybe I'll ask a couple of you to come up here so we can practice a few things, all right? Okay, so you've got pen and paper. You can jot this down. I'm just going to give you 3 tips, okay? The 3 A's. Are you ready? Okay. Number 1 is appearance. Appearance. Okay? Number 2 is authority. Authority. And number 3 is being an authentic actor. An authentic actor. Okay? So number 1 is what? Appearance. Very good. And number 2? Authority. And number 3? Authentic actor. Great. All right. So let's start with number 1, appearance. It's pretty self-explanatory, but we can go over it anyway. When you're a performer, okay, no matter what kind of instrument or field, artistic field you're in, the first thing people do is what? They see you. So you should look good. Now, all of you look really decent here, and I love the way you all have your keyboard idol shirts on, okay? When you're going for any major performance, you should be dressed neatly, okay? You can even come up with a look that is unique for you, but it should be something that people know you for, okay? You've got a nice haircut, or people know, it doesn't matter what hairstyle you want to be, it should be neat. It should be something that people can identify you with. You should have an image that people associate with you, okay? So I know that Irajua likes to have her hair cut short, and she's a fabulous pianist. That's fine. You can wear ball gowns. You can wear kente if you want to. All right, so Irajua, I'm going to ask you to be my first volunteer. So please join us up here. Please give Irajua a round of applause. Okay, stop. First thing, you are a performer. You can never walk with your head down. Ever. Any of you. Please. Okay? All right. Let's come again. This is from today forward, Irajua. You never walk with your head down. All right? Be proud of who you are and be confident in your musicianship. All right. Let's go. Please give Irajua a round of applause. Now I need more energy in that walk. I need energy. I need the head up. You're going to have to practice this. Okay, fine. Now you're here. Okay. If you were a concert pianist, this is the part where you would stand next to your instrument and you would either bow or curtsy to your audience. Okay. Make it a grand one. They've come to see you. No one else. This is all about you. Okay. So you come. Let me see your bow. That's a nice bow. I like it. Okay, fine. Now you have your instruments in front of you. You already know what you're going to play. Now start playing.
Today we will all learn together. You know, you're not coming to learn from me. I will also learn from you. We are all learning together. It must be fun, you know, because music must be fun. You know, not always. Anyway, we have sorrowful music and we have quiet music. But this style we are doing must be fun, especially for keyboard idol. And I want us to go straight to melodies. You know, let me tell you one thing. You see, as keyboardists, when you are playing, there are many types of playing, but the 2 main types are playing as soloists and, of course, as accompanists. Okay, when you are playing in an orchestra too, it's different. I'm sure very soon you'll be playing in a band. You may be playing in a band. It can be a brass band, it can be an orchestra or a dance band or anything. That one is also different because in a band, once in a while you may play as a soloist. Once in a while you have to come back as an accompanist, you know. But this time round, you are doing it as soloists. Maybe somewhere along the line, you may be, you may be playing with a band. So now the concentration is you playing as a soloist. Now, when you're playing as a soloist, one of the most important things is the melody. one of the most important aspects is the melody. The melody must come out. If I say the melody, in classical, jazz, gospel, dancehall, hip life, whatever, when you want to play as a solo, now what people or what the lay person pays attention to is the melody. The lay person is more interested in the melody even than the harmony, you know. So if you are playing an original piece which is already known, and you start and the melody is missing because the harmony or the accompaniment is so loud above the melody, the listener struggles to hear your melody. Hi, so we have Nana Kweku Yeboah. How are you doing? So what piece do you want to play for us? You look tensed. Relax. Come on, you know, you relax. It's part of the criteria. You have to be relaxed, you know. Yeah, I mean, I surrender all. Okay. So let me hear you play. Okay, so you know you're doing very well. You know the key in which you want to play is very low. You know, it's unlike, let's say, F or a key like, let's say, G. Therefore, if you are not choosing a bright key, the probability that we struggle to hear the melody is very clear. But it is still possible. Now, when the key is very dark, it means the melody must stand out. Now, I think you are trying to do it, but when you are playing in chords, as soon as you start playing in harmony, then the melody, you know, doesn't stand out. So have a way of, you know, I don't know how to put it, but if you can make it an arpeggio. So instead of probably making it, you can make it. You have to sacrifice that because you are playing as a soloist. That is the point, you know. When a singer is doing something on top, you can play like this. So just sacrifice some notes just because of the. Let's go again. Let's go again. I like the introduction. Yes.
And that's all for a packed day 1 of the boot camp. We look forward to day 2.
Hello, my name is Vinyo Anku. I am 11 years old, homeschooled, and I like playing the piano, obviously, swimming, and I play a bit of basketball. At first, I was just fascinated with the fact that when you press a key, sound comes out of nowhere in particular. Well, that's what I thought. I thought it was just magically coming through. So, the first instrument I played was in fact the piano, actually. Yes, and I had keyboard classes, but once we started, we weren't allowed to quit. My mother has this rule where she says if she contributes 1 penny, you're not allowed to quit, because you can't just waste money. But we're allowed to quit 1 instrument, and I quit guitar, actually. Well, the thing is, when I joined guitar, I was looking for some rock, and I was looking for speakers and going on music videos, and then I got stuck with an acoustic guitar. And I was just learning the scale and A, B, C, and I wasn't really learning anything because I got bored, so I started distracting my teacher. So I ended up being allowed to quit. If you asked anyone who's been around me for more than 30 minutes, they would say I'm very mischievous. But if you ask me, I'm as innocent as a raindrop. Living with my siblings can be tiresome. There's a lot of arguing and fighting and sharing. But in the end, we all have to help each other get along. What makes me special and different from the other kids is I would like to think my personality. And I haven't been talking to any of the other kids for long, but I would like to think that I am very quirky. I was watching some of the auditions, and well, some of them scared me, but others I thought I could beat them, no problem. But I know that there are some threats in there, so I have to up my game if I want to win.
For music, especially classicals, I loved it at the age of 7 when my father plays it every morning. Yeah, he plays it every morning, especially classicals from the Handel Messiah. So from there I started hearing it every morning, the tunes, the modulations and everything gave some nice tunes. I decided to also learn it after some time. I want to become an engineer and one of the greatest composers and pianists in the world. When I realized that my sisters don't do what I ask them to do, yeah, it actually makes me get angry. I wake up around 4. Okay, yeah, I don't wake up by myself too. My mother wakes me up around 4:30. And personally, I either wake up 5 to 6, but because you have to go to school and the bus comes around 5:20, you have to wake up 4. So my mother wakes me up 4. Yeah, so in the bus, my best friend also takes the bus as well. So in the bus, we talk a lot. And sometimes too, when we see teachers in the bus, then we start learning. Because we have to create a good impression though. Yeah. So after getting down, we go to class, drop our bags, and immediately go to the parade because the bus takes about an hour. And the parade is at 7. So sometimes only 2 minutes before the parade. So straightly we go to the parade, and after the parade we just have our lessons. By the close of the day we take the bus, go home, and we go our separate ways. But sometimes I go back to his house. Yeah, I go to his house, and sometimes we learn together or we play games. Yeah. Then if in case I do not go to his house, yeah, I either practice the keyboard straight or I take my bath, take the food before going to the keyboard to practice. Sometimes I practice till 9 and take my studies from there till somewhere around 12. So around 4, waking up becomes difficult. So I have to be forced to wake up the next morning. A few people intimidate me, let me say. Kelvin, yeah, Iraja, and Nana, yeah, and Uriel, the tall one as well, yeah. So those 4, they really intimidate me. For Iraja, I think she can sight read better than me, and Kelvin, he plays the contemporary better than me. Uriel, I don't really know, but I still have that feeling. I don't know what he does better than me, but I have that feeling.
Hello, I'm Bess Marie Wudamati. I'm 14 years and I attend Bishop Howard School. I like playing the keyboard and I like drawing and writing. I mainly write drama, like plays in a book. Yeah, it feels normal to be one of the only 2 girls in the competition. When I auditioned for the Keyboard Idol and I found out that we were only 2 girls, I thought it would be weird, but now from experience it seems normal. I don't know why I don't have any close friends, but what I know is that when I call someone my close friend or I have a close friend, I feel guilty and I feel I'm not giving the attention to my other friends or the friends I talk to. So I don't like to call someone my close friend. I will just call you like one of the best friends I have, because I don't want to have that kind of guilty feeling in me. Most of them were happy for me. When I didn't really tell them, because I knew one of my close friends would laugh at me, or like it's a kind of thing we do. And surprisingly, when she found out, she was happy for me. She wanted to watch me every Saturday on YouTube, and it was fun. She was telling me that I shouldn't go and disgrace her, all that kind of funny stuff, but it was cool. Yeah, they were all happy for me. My favorite subjects in school are English, French, and ICT. I like English, but I mainly like the literature part of English. That explains why I like writing drama and plays. And then I also ICT in school. ICT is the kind of subject where it's something we do every day, because when like a child like me, if you have the phone or someone gives you their laptop, it's just enjoyable to use them. And it's modern technology, so it's not that difficult. In French, my favorite country is France. I would really like to go to France one day, and which is why I really like French. And I don't know, like the accent is nice and romantic in a way. I mean, it's sweet. And when you are speaking French and you are in the midst of English people or in the midst of Spanish or any other language, when you are speaking French, it's like it stands out. It's known, but it's very unique. That's why I really like the French. Yeah. I've really enjoyed the sessions, the teaching sessions, and there are some things they've said that I honestly didn't even know about. And I hope it changes and improves the way I play the keyboard. I'm not really intimidated by any of the contestants. They are all cool, and I like to learn from each of them.
Well, I wake up at 5 or 6, 5:30 or 6. I get dressed. I go to school. I go and learn. If it's break, I hang out with my friends. Then after break, we go back to class, we learn. And if it's closing, we go and hang out small, then we all part our ways. Yeah. And after from school, if I get home, I rest. I'll rest about 1 hour. If I get up, I'll do my homework, my assignments. Then I'll play a little bit of the keyboard, then I'm off to bed. Kevin Hart is my favorite actor, and the reason why I like him is that almost all his movies, it's just funny. So that's why I like him. I like to be it inspires me if I watch the foreign movies. So that's why I choose to be an actor. Not all my friends know that I can play the keyboard. If you are not that close to me, you know I do such a thing. So it's not all that know that I play the keyboard. It's like, for my friends, if you tell them, oh, Charlie, I can do this, they'll be like, feel like they don't get time to listen to you. It's not everybody. It's not everybody that goes to church. So if you say, oh, Charlie, I'm a keyboardist, and so they have that type of foolish vibe, excuse me to say. It's like I don't really tell them. But most of my friends, close friends, know I'm a keyboardist. If you follow me on even my Instagram account or anywhere, you know that I'm a keyboardist youth. So my experience at the boot camp has been good. I'll say well. Yeah, I think depth here. I love the rooms, they are so cozy and, like it's one person sleeping inside, so it's just nice. Yeah. My biggest competition is Chris. Like, I don't know, but he thinks, it's not like I'm insulting him, but he thinks he knows it. And like my dad told me, see, the thing, you are not going to show off. You are going to learn from them and play according to your will. So don't let somebody's play get into your head that a person can play than you, so you forfeit. So I told him, okay. So I don't care how you play. Me, my job here is to come and play. And if you like me, you like me. If you don't like me, then be yourself. Yeah.
My name is Nanaya Nkomabuando, and I'm 13 years old. My school is University of Ghana Basic School. My hobby is listening to music and singing. I listen to gospel music. I listen to Jometto, Tasha Cobbs, and Kirk Franklin. My friends are good. They share things with me. When I go and play football, when I get hurt, they help me and everything. I share bicycles with them, and we exchange bicycles. I ride along with them. My friends like the keyboard, and some of them do. Some of them like listening to music, but they don't like playing it. So when I play the piano, some of them like to hear it and they like it. Some of them want to also try to play it. Some of the other contestants are better than me, but I'll put up my best to win them. Joel, he can play very well. He can play by ear and reading. So I want to also put up my best so that I can also do both. I've learned about how to use the dynamics well, how to enhance your performance, and how to be better in playing the keyboard.
Lakes.
Day 2 breaks with an exciting workout. 30 minutes of heart and soul.
Lakes.
And now it's time for breakfast. And back into the training sessions with Ghana's first trained music therapist, Malyurami Oklu.
All right, so it's been a great morning so far. Day 2, Keyboard Idol Boot Camp. We've exercised, we've had a hearty and amazing breakfast. Whew, what's next? It's study time, crunch time. Today's going to be really, really intense. We have Ghana's first music trained therapist in the house today, and she's going to be taking the kids through some really exciting, sessions. So if you're ready for it, guys, I'm sure you are. Are you guys still asleep or you're awake today? Can I hear you say, hey? Yeah. A little louder. Yeah. Okay. All right. So they're awake. I was wasn't sure because some of you had like a lot of breakfast. Like you guys ate stuff that I can't eat. That's not fair. But anyway, so hopefully they stay awake throughout the session. And I know with Mauyami Oklu, she's definitely going to get them covered. So we're good to go. So with a round of applause, let's welcome our trainer for today. Please do it for her. All righty.
Thank you. An effective rehearsal is attainable. Because you see world-class musicians perform in concerts and on various stages, it means they have done something behind the scenes that has worked. That's why people will go around the world, pay $500 to listen to Andre Bocelli sing, or some of the greatest pianists in the world. It is possible because they had an effective rehearsal. It comes out in public. So personally, for me, the first step in an effective rehearsal is what I call communication. It's prayer, okay? How many of us go to church over here? Yeah, I guess you guys are all church pianists, right? Hallelujah. You're all church pianists, great. The next aspect of an effective rehearsal is physical warm-ups. You see, you've done the spiritual side. Now we're coming to the physical side. So this is what I call the second component. Yes, pianists also do physical activities, okay? We don't go and carry push-ups and all those things and weight lift and biceps and triceps, but we do our own kinds of exercises, okay? So now, aside the physical warm-up, we're coming to look at what other warm-ups we can do, okay? So as pianists, do we need to go and light a fire or use our mom's stoves and warm our fingers? Not really, okay? But we have something we call skills. Skills come from the Latin word ladder, okay? And as we know, a ladder gets you from one bottom point to a higher point, okay? So a scale will take you from a lower tonic note to a higher tonic note. It's a series of 8 steps in increasing pitch. All right, so today has been day 2 of the boot camp. It's been amazing. We had a great start this morning looking at how to have a successful, efficient rehearsal. The responses from the kids were fantastic. They contributed, they shared what they knew, but above all, they listened very attentively and they were very alert. So that made me know that at least what was being shared was slowly, sinking into them. We came back in the afternoon looking at the expression dynamics, and it was amazing. It's like so much energy just flooded in the afternoon, and I can see that they are really learning a lot, and they are sinking it in, taking it in, and in the next few weeks we'll see a much higher standard, of performance and musicality and maturity from them. So now the game has gone up. The stakes are high, the competition is high, the bar has been raised, and I'm expecting so much more from them in the next few weeks. Going into the live shows which are coming up, my advice for all the contestants is this: take all the information you have had from each judge over the past few weeks, even if it has not directly been given to you, write it down, take note of it. Take the information from the boot camps and really let it sink in and work on it. Add more practice, let it be efficient, and hopefully just enjoy yourself, be yourself, and share the music with us. And I know with this advice, you definitely soar higher in the live shows.
And that's it for day 2. The contestants woke up today feeling absolutely energized and ready to receive mentors from Citi TV and Citi FM. Jifa Ekuya Amatam and the general manager of Citi FM and Citi TV, Mr. Bernard Avle, swung by to inspire the children.
When judges give you feedback, it's just feedback. It doesn't mean that you are terrible. It doesn't mean that you are not good. It just means that this is what the person is thinking. So the way you receive feedback sometimes is even more important than how the person delivered it. Everything you do in life, there are 2 types of people. There are people who fixate on the result. So they will step on someone's toes, they will make enemies, they will fight, they will do all of that because for them, the ultimate gratification is to be the winner, right? People like that, they may win, but they don't learn anything along the journey because they didn't make friends. They didn't really focus on how do I take the different things I'm getting to improve. They were not thinking long term. You guys are between 11 to 14. You have your whole lives ahead of you. I don't want you to see this experience as I have to win the competition. See it as how do I become the best keyboardist by my own standard that I could possibly be.
Me, I don't like losing. I remember very well when I was in, I think class 6, went to do a competition at Kotobabi. All EP churches were doing Bible study quiz competition. And I was a Medina champion. When I went to Kotobabi, I couldn't even get one correct. Do you know why? Because I had used my Bible to practice and then they gave us some new Bible. They gave us good news Bibles. And the Bible had some concordance in things. Charlie, I couldn't even get one. I cried. The thing pained me. And I vowed that next year I'll go win. And next year I won. I rehearsed with all kinds of Bibles. So there's nothing wrong with wanting to win. I mean, like, why shouldn't I win? I still remember the story because, and funny thing, yesterday I went to Joe Mettel's wedding thing with my wife. And the guy who got me a seat, Henry Dachumo, he beat me in the Kotobabi thing. And I still remember him. So you beat me when I was in class. The thing got me. But you see, the pain of losing made me decide that next year I'll win. And the next year I won. You know the funny thing? That year when they said we should put the Bible on our head, I'd never done that before. And they said we should do all kinds of things. Whatever they tried, I won it. Because the pain of defeat. So what I'll say is that don't try and do because your mother wants you to win or your father. No, me, I want to win for myself. So that when you are like my age, you can remember that you won something. So win. All of you can win. But if you want to win, you can win. And even if you lose this one, if you get another one, you can win. Look, I'll give you another example. There are certain things that pain can cause you to do that joy cannot cause you to do. So don't say, oh, I don't want to win, so that if I win, I will not cry. Cry. What's wrong with crying? Have you ever seen somebody dying out of crying before? So like Obituary, he died because he cried because he lost. There's nothing wrong with crying. But if you don't want it, you can't cry if you lose. And if you don't lose, you can't learn from the mistakes you made to become better. Do you follow me? So like when I was in primary school, I wasn't very smart. From class 1 to GSS 3, I received prize only once. But when I got to GSS 3, the third term, I was second in my class. And that was all I needed to prove that I was good. When I went to pre-sec, all the 3 years, I got prize. So everybody develops at a different level. Okay? There are some guys who were collecting prize in class 4, class 5. You went to UPS. You know UPS. At that time, it was UPS. They would join all the classes and give like 10 or something prize. I wasn't part. But there are some guys who used to pass me. When I went to pre-sec, they couldn't fit me. Because I said, how can I be second and not collect prize? That thing pained me. Do you get me? So sometimes when you make mistakes and it pains you, it helps you to do better.
My name is Kelvin Yeboah Achampon. I'm 12 years of age and I attend school at Woodbridge International. My favorite food is rice and with granite soup. My teachers think I'm the most intelligent person in the class. People don't know I'm a very honest boy. I want to learn hard and be a petroleum engineer. I'm always first in class because I read the Bible. I read the Bible every day and I also study. But I read the Bible and pray for God to open my mind before I learn. Yeah, and when I finish learning, I'll pray for the studies. Yeah, that's it. I want to be a successful musician in future. Yeah.
so that I don't just play music for fun but I want to play so that even if I touch the keys, the anointing of the Holy Spirit just come upon people.
My name is Uriel Buffer. I attend to my Parents Association school. I like playing basketball. I like running. I also like working out. I actually like competing with other athletes in my class, and it's really nice to win. So that's why I involve myself in such activities. My favorite food, I like wachi with fried plantain and chicken. My favorite color is blue. I want to be a financial consultant. I like business, I like money, and I like solving financial issues. So that's why I want to be a financial consultant. Music, when I read about it, actually helps boost your brain power, and it makes you see the world in a different way, as in how people would not see it. So it makes you dive into issues in diverse ways, and that makes you a better person. So music makes me a better person. Chris, all are really good, but I'm intimidated by Chris and Iradra. They're really eccentric, and their finger dexterity is really good, and they actually make me kind of scared whenever I see them play. And they have such passion for the instrument, that's why. The worst thing that could happen in this competition is forgetting the piece on stage, if I've memorized it. That's the biggest fear. Usually I played without emotion. I just played because the piece was nice. I had people playing it nicely. But when I came here, I realized that you have to consider dynamics, expression, and all that stuff. And I think I'll add it to make me a better pianist.
My name is Justice Kwanzaa. I'm 14 years old. I'm in JHS 2. I attend school at Salvation Army Basic. My hobbies are listening to music, watching movies, and playing football. I rest a lot when I'm not in school. Sometimes watch movies, sometimes listen to music. Parents didn't push me into this competition. I saw the poster on TV and I decided to make my entry. My experience in this boot camp has been fun. It's been great. The last time, I don't remember the last time I had a workout, but but today I did some great workouts and I enjoyed it. What sets me apart is playing classicals, foreign, jazz, locals, etc. I'm not intimidated by any of the participants in this boot camp.
My name is Iradra Obobia Boateng. I'm 13 years old. I go to school at East Legon Grace Preparatory School, and I love to read and dance during my free time. When I heard that there was going to be a keyboard idol boot camp, I was very excited to learn new stuff and to meet my competitors. Being one of the two girls, I feel happy for myself. I feel very happy for myself. No, I'm not intimidated by the boys at all. I think Chris is going to be my biggest competition because he's really good. He's really good. My dream is to perform on international platforms like America's Got Talent and other stuff. The lesson I would remember or I would keep very much will be the lesson we had with Dr. Adakwe on soft touch. My stay here at La Villa Boutique has been amazing. The food is great. I have a big room and a big bed. I really love that.
They got my biggest competition will be Chris. He's a very good player. He plays very well. But when I saw the contestant, that's when I became excited because they are very good. And this is an opportunity for me to push myself to new heights and to become a great pianist. That I won't forget about this boot camp is that I'll be able to learn new forms of music, especially the contemporary music.
Comprehensive news. The Citi Newsroom at 8 p.m. on Citi TV is your most engaging news bulletin on TV.
It's a very oh, that's too bad. The youth are still throwing stones. They are still throwing stones here into our direction. And can I come in? I want to come in. Okay.
Telling your stories better with correspondents covering every corner of the country.
Getting access to potable water is a daily struggle for residents of Kakichekopi and Balekopi communities in the Ada East district of the Greater Accra region.
Citi Newsroom at 8 p.m. Very fluent with issues that concern you.
This is quite a car for Mr. Rabbi. Someone is in a bread. Told you kind of make 1 week. What do you say?
Is it unfair? What all this? What all this? We are dying! We are dying! We are dying for Choco!
With Citi Newsroom, your community is now connected.
In this our community, all of us we are very sorry about this school. If we went to see the children, they are so small, even my grandchildren are there, my grandsons are there. If they come out from the school, I have to be easy.
Every day at 8 p.m., Citi Newsroom is live on Citi TV.
Imagine if you can get all the understanding on some of the difficult subjects you struggle with in school. As a student, do you feel dissatisfied with how hard it is to figure out the subjects you're learning? Or as a parent or guardian, do you worry that your child is struggling to understand some of the subjects in school? Well, now you don't need to sign up for extra lessons or tutors. Simply tune in to Class Act, Mondays to Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. on Citi TV. Class Act is a show that seeks to enable senior high school students gain a much better understanding of what they learn in school. All you need is a TV, a chair, your notebook, and your pen. Get clarity on subjects such as maths, English, IT, and science. Class Act airs every Monday to Thursday at 5:30 p.m. on Citi TV on DSTV channel 363 and GoTV channel 182. Don't forget your pens, pencils, and your notebooks and tune in to Class Act, only on Citi TV.
And we're finally at the end of the Keyboard Idol Boot Camp, and it's been a really exciting bunch of 3 days, I tell you. I mean, we've done everything. The tutorials were great, the interactions, the bonding, the exercise, the food. I'm sure the kids will tell you about it if they could. But it's been really, really great. And I want to thank everybody for watching, you know, and our sponsors for bringing us Keyboard Idol every single week. Santol Energy, Tech Aid, shout outs to you guys. Absolutely amazing stuff you're doing here. And of course, for those of you who are going to be continuing this journey with us vicariously, let me just say, our contestants are going to need every single ounce of your support, be it through prayer, emotional support, or just voting. And soon I'll be telling you exactly how you can support the contestants via voting, all right? But for now, don't forget, the next time you see me is going to be in our Citi TV studios, where there'll be a live show and each and every contestant will have to prove their worth in front of the judges. Weekly competitions start now, and exciting times definitely lie ahead. My name is Jessica. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, it's bye for now.
Citi TV is live.